The morning call begins right now. After several years of tension between Belgium and the Democratic Republic of Congo, current President Felix Tshisekedi hopes to bridge the gap and normalize relations with his former colonial power. He arrived in the country late Monday with a tight schedule for his 4-day trip. On Tuesday, he was received with military honors by Prime Minister Charles Michel, and the two signed several documents symbolic to the resumption of cooperation between their countries. President Tshisekedi also met with key members of the federal government at the Egmont Palace and later proceeded to the Royal Palace to meet the King and Queen. This Wednesday, he is set to meet with representatives of the diamond industry in Anvers, visit the port in Antwerp and the Institute of Tropical Medicine. It should be noted that this is Tshisekedi's first visit to Europe since being declared winner of the December 2018 polls and is the first DR Congo president to visit Belgium since 2007.
And the move of the head of state, President Felix Tshisekedi, is part of the normalization of relations between Belgium and the Democratic Republic of Congo. It is no secret that relations were blurred or even tense between these two countries under former President Joseph Kabila. This visit is expected to warm up diplomatic as well as economic relations between Kinshasa and Brussels.
de réchauffer leurs relations diplomatiques ainsi qu'économique entre Kinshasa et Bruxelles.
Augustin Kabuye is the Secretary General of the Union for Democratic and Social Progress Party, and he joins us now to talk about the symbolic visit of their leader to Belgium. Augustin, thank you very much for joining us in the program today. So, for his first trip in Europe as head of state, Felix Tshisekedi chose Belgium. Could this mean that the page has been turned after years of tension between Brussels and Kinshasa during the Kabila era?
Thank you very much for this question. As you know, since his election as head of our country, the President of the Republic, Felix Tshisekedi, has been very mobile. He's always seeking to win the case for the people of his country. You saw the Belgian officials by the airplane to give him a warm welcome. A welcome befitting of a head of state. I think it is a page turned. And if there is one European country that is very happy with the arrival of Felix Tshisekedi as Supreme Judge, that country must be Belgium. And Belgium now rejoices after witnessing its product reach the Supreme Court. And that happened without any breakage or shooting. It is for that reason that Belgium rejoices together with the Congolese people. You mentioned President Tshisekedi's proximity to Brussels. In this regard, its detractors say that it's reserved primacy for Belgium and its admission for colonial power.
Vous savez, chaque nation a une histoire. Dans la vie, il ne faut plus être ingrat.
You know that every nation has a history. In life, we must no longer be ungrateful. Whether we like it or not, this did not start with Belgium. Our country has a common history with the Kingdom of Belgium. And I can tell you that it has nothing to do with everything that critics may think. But at this stage, the man has shown to the world what he is capable of and what he thinks.
But we must acknowledge, nevertheless, that the presence of the other countries, such as China, alongside the Democratic Republic of Congo, that the Kingdom of Belgium is no longer the privileged partner it once was. What do you think about this, Augustin?
Oui, à l'ère de la mondialisation, je pense.
Yes, in an era of globalization, I think that all nations are useful for economic development. And there's absolutely nothing to fear if the Democratic Republic of Congo has opened its economy to all the nations of the world. It is quite normal. We are in an era of globalization where everything must take place in a form of competition. But the essential thing is that our people can find themselves in everything that happens through all our partners.